Hi, welcome and welcome back to my channel. So tonight we're going to focus on a divine soulmate reading. And so before we dive into the cards, I did want to read the energy of this selenite crystal that was calling out to me for this reading. And so with the selenite here, with the both of you, I feel like there's a lot of history that's happened in this connection already. One of the first things I noticed when looking at my selenite palm stone here, which by the way was one of my first crystals that I've ever purchased, and way back when it was a lot smoother. There were less blemishes on this crystal versus now it's a bit worn, and there are a few scratches that you see here. A lot of them honestly probably were from the move. I moved recently, for all of you that didn't know. But how I feel like this relates to your divine partnership is that I feel like a lot of drama has transpired between the both of you. And, you know, maybe this connection isn't as perfect as maybe it once had seemed, right? Maybe this did not fit our ideal standard, or you know, you kind of fell from cloud 9, so to speak, and now you kind of have a more realistic viewpoint of this divine soulmate connection, you know, because of the rough patches that both of you have been through together. And I feel like with the selenite, both of you are cleaning up your messes, I'm hearing. Maybe there are things that the both of you as individuals needed to sort out in your own life, and possibly clean out of your lives for this to come together, or to make room for a divine union here. So I feel like that is a big focus for my divine soulmates. But I also think for the both of you that, I don't know, it's like you guys feel like you're the perfect fit for each other. And you both feel very comfortable in each other's presence. And I feel like this is physically, mentally, emotionally, this person overall feels like a very safe space to lay your head at night. And that is very rare to come by. And so I feel like for you and for your person, this connection is still very precious to the both of you. And there's still a lot of beauty and magic that the both of you see, you know? So I feel like you guys still want to see where this connection leads you. So now with that said, we're going to dive into oracles and the tarot for my divine soulmates here. Of course, if you find that this doesn't resonate, then that's fine. You know, don't force it. You're of course still welcome to listen. Okay, so my intention is that actually you're going to be on my right and your person is going to be to my left. So just take what resonates. If you find that you resonate more with the person on my left than to my right, then so be it, you know. You guys in a lot of ways mirror each other, so that would not be surprising for the energies to be interchangeable. So I'm going to start with you here to my right. I'm going to call you person B, actually. actually. Person B, Spirit. The energy of person B. Signifier and feeling about this connection. Okay, we have 2 cards. I'm only going to pull 1, and to be honest, dang, I'm feeling it, both of them. I feel Cancer is a stronger card here. You may have Venus in Cancer, doesn't have to be though. And then 1 for your person. Their energy and feeling towards this connection. We have Air. Okay. So I'm going to pull 1 more oracle before I get started, but I do feel like the both of you are looking back at this connection and reflecting on what transpired. You know, what happened? What caused you guys to be in the situation you're in today? You know, both of you are really looking at the past, I feel, and trying to gain clarity and understanding. Okay, alright. I feel like person B, the person to my right, we have these huge claws, right? And I feel like you've put in a lot of work into this, and it's like maybe the result of your efforts, it didn't seem like it paid off. So there is some disappointment and a lot of sadness for person B. Okay. For your person though, person A, I feel like they were actually pretty disconnected from their emotions in the past. And maybe they're realizing now that maybe I was too rough around the edges, or maybe there was a lot I didn't want to acknowledge emotionally because emotions are too painful for this person. Maybe this person has to deal with a lot of pain from their past in order for them to open the floodgates of their emotions, you know? So let's see how person A is feeling about the past here. Okay, person A, abundance in the reverse. And person B, what are you feeling about the past? Okay. So you feel sweetness. Okay. So, person B, you still feel a lot of love for your person. Okay. And when you look back at the past, in a lot of ways, you miss the good times. You think about all the sweet kisses and intimate moments and cute moments that you both have shared. And maybe you've never opened up your heart the way you've opened up to your person. And maybe it kills you inside because you don't know if you have the strength to ever open up to another that way. I feel like there's so much here that the both of you want to share, but maybe you can't find the right words to say. With how your person is feeling about the past that transpired between the both of you here, they feel like they somehow lost it all with abundance in reverse. there was a loss here, definitely. Also, for this person, maybe they also took a loss financially as well. Okay. And they feel ungrounded without you. I feel like in a lot of ways you grounded this person. Maybe you gave this person a reason to want to stay. Your love in a lot of ways and your nurturing characteristics were very wholesome. Provided some kind of emotional nutrients for your person that maybe they didn't know they needed. And so I feel like your person is feeling a bit lost without you. Okay, I'm gonna pull, actually, before I go into the tarot, I'm gonna pull an angel that may be helping this divine soulmate connection here. In the middle, spirit. Okay. We have the Queen of Pentacles, Mebahia. I'm sorry, I'm butchering that. I'm going to read the pronunciation for this in the booklet, but it says 55 is the number that's given to this card, and it says the eternal God, and it says intellectual lucidity, provides consolation and compensations. Also, by the way, this wanted to come out as well, but I'm only going to choose one card, but it's the Star, Vasariah, God the Just, clemency and equilibrium, protects against attacks in the courts, is what that says. Okay. So I'm actually going to read a little bit of this card here in the booklet. If y'all can be patient with me. I know everyone here is busy and you're just trying to see more about the situation, but bear with me. It's best, honestly, not to rush the situation. And maybe that's one of the things in this connection that was an issue, or that caused this, I wanted to say calamity, that caused maybe a collapse or caused some kind of loss within this connection, is that in some ways maybe somebody here tried to rush this, or tried to rush the process, speed it up. But I just feel like the both of you maybe weren't where you needed to be, and it's not your time, it's divine time, as a lot of us have heard a lot already. So I'm just basically reminding you of that. Okay, so it says 55, Mebahia is the pronunciation. And in terms of hierarchy, so this choir is the choir of principalities, and it says, "But thou, O Lord, shalt endure forever, and thy remembrance unto all generations. The person born under Mebahia will be distinguished by good works. Their piety and zeal for completing their duties will be known before God and man. Mebahia is beneficial for obtaining consolation and compensations, and governs morality and religion." Okay. So what I feel here is that the guide that's looking out for this connection is kind of bringing a, I wanted to say stark reality, but I feel like it's more of a contrasting reality. So you guys may be in separation from each other, maybe physically, maybe emotionally. It's going to be different for each and every one of you, of course. But I feel like you guys aren't really talking right now, or maybe this connection isn't the same as it was in the past, right? And so there's some kind of disconnect between the both of you. Even if you're talking, I feel like it's just not the same. Something has changed in this dynamic, and it's kind of splintered the relationship in some aspect here. And I feel like this guide is showing you both the difference between your lives without each other versus the lives you could have, or the life you could have together. So I feel like this guide is trying to show each of you here. It's like, okay, you know, I'm going to show you what this reality would look like versus what you had in the past. And you can play this out a little bit in your story and tell me, or tell yourself, which do you prefer? You know, because I feel like maybe the both of you needed some kind of change. I feel like the shake in the foundation in this connection was necessary, because in some ways I do feel like the both of you, in a way, maybe were too set in your ways, or took this relationship for granted. Either or. So I feel like this space was in some ways needed, and there was a separation that happened here because of this imbalance. Okay, so I'm going to show some cards now for my divine soulmates. Actually, I'm going to move these cards because it gets in the way, and I don't know, I just don't really like the look of it. So I'm just going to put those to the side. So what's going to happen here in this connection, Spirit? King of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. The King of Swords. Ooh. The Star. Okay, that's too much. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Wow. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse, by the way. Let's see if I can move these cards up a little bit. There we go. It's all in frame. Let me double check. For the most part, yes. Okay. So with the Knight of Pentacles here, your person, or person A, the person on my left, is definitely feeling pulled towards committing to you with this King of Pentacles. I also feel like your person is going through some kind of maturing process here from the Knight to the King. Okay, they're being called to step up with the Star card in between. However, I feel like there's some kind of interference. You and or this person may have options, especially if you guys are separated, whether that's physically or emotionally or both, okay? There may be other people, possibly from network circles, maybe online as well, or maybe even in a job setting here, that may also kind of be in the way of the both of you coming together. With the King of Swords here, I feel like person B, you, intentionally, again, you can choose to, if you resonate more with the person on my left, then that's fine, but you are coming in here as the King of Swords, and I feel like you have a decision to make. Do you really want a commitment with this person? Do you see this really working out? Or do you want to, I don't know, maybe see what else is out there? Because I kind of feel like you're putting some distance, a little bit. Maybe also because you were taken advantage of, or you feel like your efforts were taken for granted. And so maybe you're protecting your resources with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. And you're standing your ground. And maybe you're asking for more in this connection. But you guys are both in this king energy. And so there may be butting heads here. There may be arguments, there may be fights if you are in communication with this person at times. Or maybe there was in the past. About what you expected from this person and or this connection overall. Also, as far as signs go, we have strong Aquarius vibes, and we have strong Earth energies here. I'm feeling Capricorn, but also I'm open to Taurus and Virgo. Yeah. I also feel like somebody here who may be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, may also see potential with you. Maybe this person also sees commitment with you, and maybe this person is a bit more established. Okay. But I feel like you're not easily bought anymore. Not that you were easily bought in the past, but I feel like you have higher standards now in general. And you have better boundaries is what I was actually looking for. So I kind of wanted to see, I'm going to move this out of the way a little bit, where this connection is headed. I'm going to be a bit nosy here, and then we'll go a little deeper into this reading. Ooh, okay. So we have the Lovers in the reverse. Okay, I have a card that fell. Give me 1 second. Pick that up. The Page of Wands. We have the Justice card. going to happen here in this connection? Oh, okay. So we have the 8 of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands. Yeah, wow. I'm hearing you're going to have the upper hand. So let me start here. For one, the Lovers in reverse. Your person is feeling the separation between the both of you. And again, feels like they're not grounded without you, or feel as if they may not have any guidance or not know where they're going. So it's almost as if like they feel like in order for them to get guidance on maybe their life path or where they're going or what's the right thing to do, they feel like they have to come towards you, which is why we have the Page of Wands. They're curious. They want to come towards you. For one, they have a lot of desire, and they feel chemistry, right? Chemistry, attraction towards you. And so this person, also wants to have a little fun in the bedroom. But more than that, this person, just misses the overall intimacy that you both had. And Justice, right? Now we have Libra energy, okay? I feel like your person is hoping to, for one, maybe meet you halfway, give more maybe to this connection they did in the past, or balance the scales somehow in this relationship. That's what they intend, okay? But again, 8 of Swords, you're not very convinced about this offer. Do you take the risk? Do you take their apology? Do you take their love offer? You're not sure. But at the same time, you feel like you can't leave because your emotions are wrapped up in this connection. So, also, with this decision that you have, I feel like whatever decision you choose to make, it's going to be justified, justice. Because again, the ball is in your court. I do want to clarify the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, please. We have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. So for one, I feel like maybe you could be working on your finances or your abundance, possibly. Also, I feel like you don't really have a set plan. That's the biggest thing for me. You don't really have a set plan. Maybe you want to get a little bit more grounded on your own. Maybe you have a lot of other responsibilities you feel like you need to focus on right now. Maybe are a little bit more important to you right now. And so, you may be kind of like, maybe you're given also a choice to have some kind of financial abundance here. Or maybe this could relate to a home or land as well. Or for some of you, this could be a position at work or a raise or something like this, or a promotion. So yeah. Okay. I'm gonna pull one more card, and it's going to come from the Lover's Oracle, and this is going to be at the heart space. What is going on between the both of you? Possibly, maybe even a message from your person. At the bottom here we have look at inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. I also wanted to show you these ones as well. Under that we have freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. And then under that we have don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Okay, and we have balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Okay. So yeah, so I feel like in this situation here, there isn't a right or wrong decision. Especially when it comes to your decision about making an effort when it comes to this relationship, or focusing more on yourself and what you deem important. Because I think with the King of Swords here, in a lot of ways, this is also about being true to yourself. King of Swords, Ace of Cups. Being true to your emotions and how you feel. In a lot of ways, standing by that, okay? And with the King of Pentacles here is being secure with your own decision to do so, right? And right now, you know, you may be feeling a bit insecure with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Swords. And so I feel like you're on this journey to find your confidence, to find out who you really are, find out in a lot of ways your unique identity, right? Possibly without this person, or at least without codependency. So you do have a decision to make. And so, regardless, there's love in this connection. Regardless. And I feel like whatever transpires here is going to happen again in divine timing. I also feel like you guys are always going to, in some ways, have a form of communication here. Whether it's sporadic, or whether it's once in a blue moon. Okay, the divine soulmates that I'm feeling here. I feel like you at very least are always going to be curious about each other and wonder about each other. So thought forms are going to be very important here. Maybe you guys also have a telepathic kind of connection here as well. You guys both desire this or wonder about each other, and I'm seeing a mirror. Okay, I'm seeing a mirror. But in this mirror, I almost feel like when you look into the mirror, you see your person in their own reality. Again, kind of like wondering what's going on. Not necessarily about your person reflecting a lot of aspects of yourself, even though, you know, of course, when it comes to soul connections in general, that's always going to be the case. And something that's going to be more emphasized than just, you know, your next door neighbor for the majority of you, right? Unless your next door neighbor just happens to be like a deep soul connection. But I feel like, you know, these thoughts are always going to be there, and there's always going to be this desire for communication, for, you know, some kind of relationship with this person. So just know that desire is always going to be there. So yeah. All right, guys, that is my reading for my divine soulmates. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you resonated with this reading or found it fascinating, or maybe you hope to get a reading with me in the future, please hit the follow button and or like this live, as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is originally what I wanted to say. Sorry, I don't know where my mind went there. Which is Soup for the Soul Tarot, which you can find through the link in my bio or through the little YouTube icon in my bio as well. Again, that's Soup for the Soul Tarot. And it's the number 4, the digit 4. It's not spelled out, so if you try to find me and you spell out the like 4 as an F-O-R, F-O-U-R, you may not find me. So the easiest way to find it is to go straight to my bio and find the link. And hopefully I will see you guys in my next reading. All right, bye guys.